Yes, we're here to bring you breaking news. Here live to report you with Blake Seegers
and Fisher Armour.
There is now a widespread outbreak of the virus known as cerebritical macrogore, also known as the zombie virus. It is sweeping across the country at an accelerated rate, and the epicenter in rural Banks County, Georgia.
WHO officials have released certain guidelines for people to follow in order to prevent contraction of the virus. The CDC is working on possible cures and vaccinations for the virus, but progress has been slow in trying to isolate the proteins and enzymes in the virus.
The CDC has released a description of the virus and how it works. They know that the virus attacks eukaryotic human cells through the infection of common bacteria first. The virus in this lysogenic cycle inside the bacteria, and this means it does not destroy the bacteria cell. It just makes copies of itself in the bacteria's genes when the prokaryotic bacteria go through cell division.
When the bacteria enters the human body, the virus is triggered by a source we don't yet know of. And then the virus enters the lytic cycle, in which it immediately proceeds to destroy human cells after it's entered their protective organelle, the cell membrane. Our cells are accepting the bacteria because of its commonness.
What does all this mean for us? Well, this invasive species of the virus first replicates itself during mitosis and then destroys all brain cells and renders a person brain dead. Somehow, through evolution and adaptation, the virus is able to form a collective network that controls your muscle system.
To keep this predatory-prey relationship alive, the virus makes the host eat the carbohydrates and proteins it needs in order to survive. And this means even other humans. However, the virus wants to spread to other humans, so once its host is eaten enough, it makes the host only bite other non-infected human ones.
The virus, which in the bacteria in the host's saliva proceeds to infect another host and infects its homeostasis. CDC researchers also have a hypothesis that the original host species of the bacteria came from the venom of a copperhead snake. So therefore, the first human to contract the virus was believed to have been bitten by a copperhead snake.
Analysis are also using scientific methods to experiment with the independent and dependent variables that would create a theory on how the snake survived with the virus. Through careful observation and collection of data under a microscope, looking at the virus, a cure could be found.
A recently captured zombie can now help the scientists gather qualitative data on these undead people and how the viruses affect their cell growth and mutations. The new breakthrough in this discovery of new minerals could help us.
The mineral reactants could create a product that could treat the infected people. This outbreak could be over soon, but right now they're expected to be more than 35,000 deaths in the North Georgia region alone. The cell theory says that there can be unicellular organisms, but not about how deadly they can be.
This is Blake Seegers
and Fisher Armour
signing off.